Petro Poroshenko, who is in Kiev and joins us now. How hopeful are you, Mr. Poroshenko, about Friday's talks, despite the fact that President Zelensky doesn't appear to be in attendance?
We're keeping fingers crossed. And I know President Trump. I worked with him during 3 years of my presidency. I think that he is a great deal maker. At the same time, I understand that Putin is a great troublemaker. And this is definitely that we should be well prepared for this meeting. As a result of this meeting, it shouldn't be the victory of Putin, under no condition. And the demonstration of the President Trump, his openness, his readiness, and his decisiveness to stop the war, we shouldn't give any tiny chance to Putin or to Russia to win this war.
How can Ukraine be sorry to cut across, but how can Ukraine be well prepared if you're not in the room while this conversation is happening?
First of all, it cannot be any final decision without Ukraine. During my presidency, we introduced the main principle, nothing about Ukraine without Ukraine. And now it is the same for the European security, nothing about Europe without Europe. That's why it would be just a first stage. I want to assure you that that would be not a peace negotiation. Undoubtedly, that it can be without Ukraine. Point number two, that it would be not any deal about the swap the territories. Forget about that. We cannot give a gift to the aggressor as a gift for his aggression against sovereign and independent European country. That would be just a ceasefire. During the Minsk process in the year 2015, in February, we have a long, without any break, 19 hours negotiation with Putin. And at least 15 hours from that, what about ceasefire? So I would be happy if, as a result of this negotiation, would be, I stressed, unconditional ceasefire on definitely in the air, definitely in the Navy, and definitely on the ground. So it would be unconditional ceasefire as a result. And that would be the victory of the free and democratic world. Then we should prepare so-called peace deal. And you cannot find out any other nation in the world who wants peace more than we, Ukrainians. We pay a huge price for this war. And during the preparation to this peace deal, together with our European partners, together with all NATO member states, with the leading role of the United States, we should reach the results. And this is taken into account that our Ukrainian land is not for sale. And this is not just position of Ukrainian leader or Ukrainian people or Ukrainian opposition leader. This is the dangerous precedent that any aggressor can receive as a profit from the war additional territorial bargaining. We shouldn't put it in there, and that should be based on the international law. And I have no doubt that President Trump fully understands that.
Are you getting enough support from European allies?
Undoubtedly, and I want to welcome very much the statement, very strong statement of the European Foreign Affairs Minister Council, Foreign Affairs Council. I really appreciate the very powerful message we have from the Prime Minister Stammer, from French President, from the Chancellor of Germany, and all European leaders. I know them personally, and I fully trust him, and I fully count on them. And another recommendation, I say it many times to President Trump, please don't trust Putin. Please don't be afraid of Putin. Please don't be afraid of Ukrainian or European or free democratic world victory. And if Putin do not accept the overwhelming ceasefire, we should immediately to introduce several important things. It should be more weapons to Ukraine, including offensive weapons. Putin should not have no doubt that he should pay for this absolutely disastrous and irresponsible behavior. Point number two, that would be sanction from the hell. We should cut the Putin ability to finance the war. Point number three, that should be additional financial assistance to Ukraine, including using the freezing Russian assets. We have a source, and that shouldn't be for the account of the free democratic world taxpayers. And most important message, the only way how we can reach the peace with Putin, that would be peace through strength. And it seems to me President Trump know and understand what I'm talking about.
You say that, but the sanctions that were due to be brought into Russia last Friday were put on hold again because this meeting is promised for this Friday. It seems that President Putin is very, very good at pushing the can down the road, delaying sanctions against Russia. Do you have any confidence that he won't get the better of President Trump on Friday?
Once again, please, don't trust Putin. Don't trust Putin. Then he said that the import replacement or sanction is helpful and positive for the Russian economy. I know the situation directly from inside. This is a disaster in Russian economy. This is a disaster in Russian export. This is a disaster with Russian currency. And we definitely should understand that as Trump said, the card is in our hands. And don't try to reach agreement with Putin with a softness, openness, or any other style of negotiation. We know what we're talking about, and Putin talks is absolutely necessary to continue the war. But I know that if we would be strong, if we would be united, and if you will support Ukraine in any possible manner, Putin would be ready to stop the war. This is the art of negotiation. And I think that the unity of whole free and world together with Ukraine, participation of Ukraine, and another things which is necessary, that Ukraine inside should be united. Ukraine itself should be democratic and free. That is the very important precondition for victory on Putin.
Petro Poroshenko, former president of Ukraine, very good to talk to you. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.